initial amount or your start? Okay, what do you mean the zero? Because it didn't give me a table. So how do I know it's zero? Nope. Yo, where's the start? The start is the same as the what on this graph? Point two? Two. Start's two. Yo, the start's the same as the y what? Intercept. Okay, so that my start is going to be 2, and maybe above this, right, that it's the same as the y-intercept. Okay, we're going to come back to the rate. Because I'm going to ask myself this, is this increasing or is this decreasing?
Decreasing.
Decreasing because you look at it from left to
Right.
right. Ooh, that was ugly. Alright, it is decreasing, and then the asymptote is the line it cannot cross. What line is it not going to cross?
0.
0. Finding the equation. Y equals 0. That's the x-axis. Okay? And you can go ahead and fill that in for these other ones. The asymptote over here is y equals 0, and so is this one. Okay? So we got to go and find the rate. Now, it's kind of hard on a graph because they didn't give you a table, and the table's a lot easier. So we're going to make our own table. So come make an x and y table. And I'm going to fill in where I have a clear point. So there's a point right here at -2, 8.
Point at -316.
Okay, there is a point at -3, 16. I like that, John. Okay, so I'm going to put that up here. There's also a point right here at -1. Anybody don't know that is -1? 4. And then we said our y-intercept was 0, 2. So I made my own table. How am I going to find the rate? Dividing. What do you want to divide?
4 divided by
8. Not 4 divided. Oh yeah. Not 4. Yeah, 4 divided by 8. Sorry, Jordan's right. 4 divided by 8. What's 4 divided by 8? 2. Okay, put it in your calculator.
It's like
It is 0.5, which is basically a half. So let's talk about this real quick. A lot of people today have said 2, but what is this graph doing? So can it be bigger than 1? No, so make sure you go and double check that. Like if you circle decreasing and this number right here is bigger than 1, you need to go back and fix something. Does that make sense? Okay. All right, go look at 4, 5, and 6. Which one do y'all want done?
4.
4. Okay, if I do 4, I need a function and it wants to figure out the amount in 6 years. What important information do I need from number 4? The start. What's the start? 15,300. Okay, then I gotta put something in parentheses. There's an important word. 14.
One.
Okay, I need the 1. I gotta start with the 1 because it gave me my rate as a percent. And is it 1 plus?
Minus.
Or 1 minus? What word tells you it's minus? Depreciate. Good. So 1 minus 14.25. Is the percent important?
Oh.
Yes. Raised to the what? 6. And then you're just going to put it in your calculator. Make sure, we're talking about money, make sure you round it correctly.
Raised to 6 pounds. 18 pounds. No. Negative 300,000.
Negative.
1 minus 14.
Okay, write it down and check it with people you're sitting with. Make sure you round correctly.
I got 6.
Okay, right on what your answers. Write it down correctly. It's money, make sure you round it correctly.
So, it would have been near 6.
how can money be negative?
Okay, how many decimal places is money?
2.
2. $6,082 and how much is it? 70. Good. All right, if you want to make me really happy, what are you going to put in front of this? All right, okay. Go down and look at these guys down here. All right, if I'm looking right here, let's talk about number 7. Okay, there's a really important word in here. Compound. So, am I going to use the normal formula? Okay, all right, so I've got to use, I got to use the compound formula, which I will give you on the test. It's just right here.
What?
That's your compound interest formula. Okay? What is going to go at the spot of this P?
300.
300, your start. That stands for principal. Good.
This gonna be on that test.
I will give you the formula. Okay? Then, why is this 1 plus
Because it's,
It's gonna be growth, interest is gonna be growth. 1 plus, what does this R stand for?
300.
Rate, what's our rate?
6 point
6.75.
6.75 what?
percent.
Percent over, here's where you gotta think. What is your N gonna be? The number of times it is compounded.
20 years.
Okay? Whoa, 20 is your what? Hold up. 20 is your
Years.
20 is your time. So 20 is gonna go up here in the exponent. But I also need my N. N is the number of times it's compounded. Oh, what word tells you?
that one.
Semi-annually, okay? It is 2. I want you to think about a semicircle. No, that'd be monthly. A semicircle is half a circle. How many semicircles make a whole circle? 2. So semi-annually is twice a year.
Oh, I would've gotten that wrong.
Annually would be once. What would be 4? What word is 4?
Quarterly.
Quarterly. And then monthly would be how many times? 12.
What
All
is-
right.
What is?
Hear me say this real quick. Okay, hold up. There is going to be a problem tomorrow on your test that has the word semi-annually. If you ask me how many times it is, I'm not going to tell you. Because we are saying right now, semi-annually is how many times a year? 2. Alright, so I would maybe make it up.
We got it, y'all, because look, it's gonna be number 7.
Okay, now you're going to put this in your calculator.
1,100.
No, oh, sorry, other Jeremy.
1,131.70.
I got 63.
73 what? 10. Okay, so in your calculator, what was it originally? 728, so that 8's going to change that 2 to a 3. Alright, flip.
Alright, pause.
Okay.
How do I put this in the calculator? How do I put 3 negative 2?
That's 3.5, so just do 3.5.
We've already put one.
Alright, flip over. Yeah. Okay? Number 8, when I write a function, I need 2 things. I need what? The start and the rate. What is the start on number 8?
100.
100. Parentheses. How do I figure out what's the parentheses?
Divide.
Divide. Yeah, what's 10
10
divided?
divided by 100.
Uh-huh.
1.
0.1. And I'm going to raise this to the what?
X.
X. Good. Alright, but when you go here and look at number 10, where's your start?
We don't have one.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
They didn't give it to you, so you have to find it. What does your start go with? What number?
0.
0. So I'm going to put a 0 right here. And y'all look at this pattern. What number do you think goes to 0?
1. No, probably like
10.
20 something. 15.
Okay, figure it out. So, it is 2.
It's 2.
Now, you could figure that out by, don't they just add a 0 every time?
Yeah.
Okay, so, what they're doing, what is the rate? What would you put in your calculator to find the rate? 200 divided by 20, which is what number?
10.
10. So, every time, they are multiplying by 10. But if I need to go backwards, instead of multiplying by 10, I'm going to divide by 10. And what's 20 divided by 10? 2. So now this becomes 2 parentheses what?
10.
10 raised to the x. Good. All right, go down to this next section, and this is where I need you to not panic, because we're going to do it together. All right, number 2. Okay, this is your original function. F of x equals 2 to the x. That's the original function it gives you. Okay? Now, it wants you to write an equation about how it's shifting. Okay? Did this graph right here move up, or did it move down?
Up. Down.
So, y'all, normally it's at the 0, correct?
Yeah, drop down.
So it went down. How many did it go down?
I don't know.
Okay, you're going to find, basically, what you're going to go in here and do is you're going to find your new asymptote, where it levels off. Do y'all agree it levels off right here?
Yeah.
Okay, and that's down 1, 2,
3.
3. So I want you to write down 3. Okay? Okay? Alright, we're not done with 12, we're going to come back to it. 13, did 13 move up, or did 13 move down?
Down.
It moved down. How many did it move down?
3.
1.
Look at it.
2.
2, down 2. Alright, 14, did 14 move up, or did
Up.
14 move down?
Up.
Up how many? 3, good, up 3. And 15 would be up 2, good. Alright, so we talked about up and down. Now we have to talk
Right.
about left and
Right.
right. Okay, so here's how you're going to do this. Do y'all see, you're going to come look at this curve, okay? And right here, there is a point where it clearly goes through the corner of that point. Normally, that's the y-intercept. If I'm normally on the y-intercept, but now I'm over here, did this go left or did this go right? It went right. How many did it go right?
3.
Not 3, 2, right? 2. All right, so 13, go find the curve and put a point there. What direction did that go? Did that go left or did that go right?
Left.
13 went left, and how many did it go left?
3.
3, left 3. Okay. All right, 14. Find that point. Did that go left or did that go right? Left and left how many?
About
2, left 2.
about 2.
And 15, what direction did it go, left or right? Right. How many did it go right? 3. Good. So now that you have that information, you've got to write it as an equation. Okay? So I'm going to give you a little refresher. You've got an H, and you've got a, what's that other variable? K. Which one is up and down?
H.
K. Okay. So I'll go right K is up and down. Which means, yes. Which means that H is what direction?
Right and left.
Left and
Right.
right. Which one do you do the opposite on? H. H, you do the opposite. Alright? So, if your formula is f of x, normally this is a plus h plus k. So when I come write number 12, I'm going to start with 2 to the x, because that's my starting formula. How do I write right 2?
Plus 2.
Okay, but I got to do, what is it negative, Michael? Because you got to do the opposite. So that's going to be x minus 2. How am I going to say down 3?
Minus.
Minus 3. Is that going to go up here with the exponent or down here?
Down
at the
there.
end?
Down
Yep,
there.
minus 3. Okay. All right, number 13, I'm going to have 2 to the x. How do I say left 3?
Minus. Plus.
Which one?
Plus.
Plus, at 2 to the x plus 3. And then how am I going to say down 2?
Minus 2.
Minus 2. All right? Yes, but it will be matching. Okay? Do y'all want to do 14 and 15 together?
Yeah.
Okay, 2 to the x.
Plus 3.
Whoop, minus 3. Whoop,
Plus 4.
whoop.
Jordan.
Plus 2, because left goes with your h. X plus 2. Now, how do I say
I
up
just
3?
said 2. Plus 3.
Plus 3, okay.
I said 3, 4, 2.
Yeah, you said lots of numbers. All right, last one. 2 to the x, how do I say right 3?
Minus 3.
Minus 3, and then up 2 is going to be what?
Plus 2.
Plus 2. Awesome. All right, last little section. We're going to do 17 together. Okay? It wants you to write 2 formulas. I want you to go ahead, I'm going to give you these 2 formulas on the test. You're going to have A of n equals A 1 R to the n minus 1. What formula is that right there? Is that explicit or is that recursive?
Explicit.
So label that is your explicit formula.
I ain't gonna lie though. I ain't know.
Just keep that thought to yourself. Alright, then my recursive is going to be A of n equals R, A of n minus 1. Alright, so these you do not have to memorize. I'll give these to you like this on the test. It wants us to take this sequence and write the explicit formula and the recursive formula. What's the only thing you need for the recursive formula? Not the start,
The rate.
The rate, the ratio. What's the ratio? How do you find that?
Middle.
Not subtract, divide. What's 10 divided by 10?
1. 2.
Put it in the calculator.
Wait.
Oh, yeah, it's 10.
It's 0.5.
It's 0.5. So when I rewrite my recursive, it's going to say A of n. What's going to go over that R is
0.5.
0.5, and then this stays the same. A of n minus 1. to write my explicit, I still need the ratio, but I need one other thing. What is that other thing you need? Your start. Okay, what's the start on number 17? 20. What's your ratio?
0.5.
0.5 raised to the n minus 1. Now, did it ask you to solve for anything on 17?
No.
No, but 18 asks you to find the what term?
12.
12. So if it asked you, let's say on 17 it had asked you to find the 12, where would that 12 go?
Right there where the end is.
Go where the n is. Everybody okay with that? All right. Hi, Caleb. How are you? Here.
I see it. You did it, I can see it. Never can't see it. Man. Y'all did the virtual assignment?
I did that on,
What was the virtual?
it was a
I didn't know how to graph it last time. It was a virtual now. For this class. Oh, he's cooked. They do today. I don't know. Okay. You gonna do it? Don't worry about it. I just ain't know how to do the last one.
Long time no see.
I ain't know.
Where have you been?
No, he didn't know.
Not here.
Alright, you gonna back him? Hey, don't come back. Oh.
This one, let's go. Hi, Nate.
I thought ice cannon got you then. I thought ice cannon snapped too. Now you missed it and run.
have we seen Kevin or Taylor today?
Not here.
Haley's here. Have you seen Kevin?
Where you? Where you?
You going to do in the bag of this from the field. Oh, yeah, actually, we did it.
Is Mariah? Dylan, Daniel, Corley.
But,
You can get a girl.
what do you
You're not blonde anymore.
got? Times two. Yeah, times two.
Mariah. What are you doing? Alright, good. Now you gotta write it as a function. Need something like this.